Here on the set of NFL Live, Dan Graziano with Damien Woody and Mike Tannenbaum. We are talking AFC North football. Biggest storylines heading into this season. Damien, what do you got?
How quiet it's been in Pittsburgh this offseason. I think the Steelers made a concerted effort to calm things down in the locker room. Obviously, we saw with Antonio Brown all the issues, chemistry issues within the locker room. We've seen that Big Ben has really made an effort to, whether it's the radio show or just talking with different, hanging around with different teammates, just trying to bond more together. And I think that's going to pay off this season.
Mike, what's your storyline?
The development of Freddie Kitchens. A year ago, Freddie Kitchens is a position coach for the Cleveland Browns. I think Freddie Kitchens is going to be a good coach long term. With that said, he's going against two of the best coaches in our profession in John Harbaugh of the Baltimore Ravens and Mike Tomlin of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for all the headlines and all the maneuvering and Odell Beckham and Jarvis Landry and everything else they've done over the last 2 years, their head coach is brand new. And how that all gels together will be fascinating to watch.
That is the big issue right now. Cleveland, on paper, looks fantastic, and they're going to be a popular pick in terms of winning the AFC North. You guys agree with that, Damien?
I'm not buying it. When I look at the AFC North, there are two what I call blue chip stocks in that division regarding head coaches, John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season, in his stint with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and obviously, John Harbaugh is a fantastic coach as well. So I know everyone is excited about the Cleveland Browns and all the moves that they've made, but I would pump the brakes a little bit on Cleveland overtaking in the AFC North.
Yeah, I agree with Damien as well. For similar reasons, not only do you have two great coaches in Baltimore and Pittsburgh, but Baker Mayfield's a young player. Baker Mayfield's continued to grow, ascend, and make mistakes. And Ben Roethlisberger's played for a long time. So when you look at the quarterback position, you look at the head coach position, you look at the experiences of those respective positions between Pittsburgh, Baltimore, and Cleveland, that's why I give the edge to certainly Pittsburgh heading into the season.
The defending champion in the division is Baltimore. Finished the season as hot as anyone, behind Lamar Jackson, who now has a full season projected as the starting quarterback. So are they in for some growing pains, or are they going to be a factor here when this is all said and done?
I'll tell you what, I am glad I am not a defensive coordinator playing the Baltimore Ravens the first 3 weeks of the season. Damien, as you well know, coaches spend so many hours studying tendencies. Greg Roman's the offensive coordinator of Baltimore. They have Lamar for the offseason. How are they going to move the pieces around in terms of tight end? They take Hollywood Brown from Oklahoma in the first round. How are they going to use him, getting the ball to him behind the line of scrimmage? I think the Baltimore Raven offense is going to be so fascinating to watch. As a fan of the sport, the unpredictability of what they'll be able to do is going to be fascinating. Lamar is obviously a young quarterback that can attack a defense not only with his arm, but with his feet. And how does that play out? So I think they're going to be really interesting to watch, and specifically how that offense grows.
Yeah, a lot of changes on defense there in Baltimore, too. Fourth team in the division is Cincinnati, new head coach there. Been a while since they were a factor. Are you looking for anything in particular with the Bengals?
Well, I think to me it starts with Andy Dalton. What are we getting from Andy Dalton? I mean, you're only going to go as far as the quarterback, and we've seen inconsistent play out of Andy Dalton the past few years. So it seems like they're in rebuild mode. It starts with Andy Dalton, and we'll see what the Cincinnati Bengals goes from there.
Lots to watch in the AFC North. Not lots to watch on NFL Live every weekday, 1:30 to 3 o'clock on ESPN.
Everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.